Cuckoo! I showed up. Easy11. Thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first. And hopefully everybody's maintaining their prosperity. What's up, my guys? Today is Friday the 13th. And being that this is such a spooky occasion, I decided to check out a movie that has the reputation of being the scariest movie ever made. Like, really. I heard this is one of the most scariest movies to exist. I figure I'm gonna put this movie to the test. Alright, so today's movie reaction will be The Exorcist-1973. Yep, this is the original. We do not want to get this mixed up with any of that other stuff. Okay, The Exorcist. Calm down. Yes, The Exorcist. It came out in 1973, and it was directed by, who do we have directing this? William Friedkin. This one stars Ellen Burstyn as Chris and Max von Sydow. Max von Sydow as Father Merrin, and Linda Blair as Reagan. Okay, I hope I get spooked out of my socks. Let's see what this got. I just never really considered checking this out sooner because this looked too old to be so interesting. So we're gonna find out. I'm kind of creeped out. Huh? I'll tell you one thing, the men are working hard. I don't even see them with any water bottles. Is he the head archaeologist? Be careful. I always figured excavation could be so dangerous depending on which site the location is. You don't know what you will find or what will cave in on your noggin. Oh, he already knew what was inside. My lord. He's too old for this shit. Man looking like he's about to collapse of old age right now. Damn, they're looking at him with disgrace. Make sure you leave a tip. Look like they work 24/7. Oh God, did he lose his eye working in the cave? That doesn't sound promising. You could tell this is way before any of that war stuff took in place, because he looks very American or British, and they're treating him fairly comfortable, like he's one of them, or at least give us the explanation why he's acting like this. That man not even paying attention to the road. Those the security guards. And they need to feed those doggos. I don't want to look at that. Georgetown. That's Virginia? Definitely in the States now, right? They gave us no explanation for that transition like that. Whoa, what kind of bed is that she's sleeping on? A couch bed? Oh my lord. They got raccoons? I hate those type of problems. Well, at least the little girl got the nice bed.
Sure do love you. Morning. Good morning, Mrs. McNeil. How are you today?
Guess they're kind of loaded. She has a maid.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, Carl.
She has a whole
Carl,
staff
we
in
got
her
rats
house.
the attic. You better get some.
No rats.
I just heard them, Carl.
Maybe plumbing?
Get the traps.
Oh, yes, I go
no. And I hope he gets humane type of traps. Those little guys are just trying to survive.
Oh, Bert.
Is the scene really a threat?
Doesn't make sense.
It's perfectly plain. You're a teacher of the college. You don't want the building torn down.
Oh, so she's a movie star.
Okay, cut. That's a wrap.
I think I'll walk home tonight, Mike.
Okay.
You take that drop by my house, yeah?
They threw on the music for this walk.
I mean, priests, doctor, lawyers, I've talked to them all. I don't know any.
Why is she being nosy?
And also, you got an invitation. What's this? Dinner at the White House.
She got invited to a dinner at the White House? Who the hell is she?
Oh, Mom, you should have seen this man came along on this beautiful gray horse. So beautiful. And the guy let me ride it all around and everything.
Where does she live? In Pleasantville? A stranger guy just happened to have a horse?
Invitations. I want to go to personal ones. Oh, Reagan, don't. All right, give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
What did she have? They're making some strange transitions in this movie so far, without any explanation to the previous scene. The Georgetown where they're talking about is Washington.
You're hopping all overboard.
Damn, that man
Catholic.
is sitting in piss. Yeah, I would have got the fuck out of there too. Damn, badass juveniles. Damn, the priest live in a shitty neighborhood. He seems like he needs divine intervention just to come in and out of there at night. Oh, he changed his life around. Oh, he lives with his mom?
How are you, Mama?
I'm so glad to
You look good.
see you. I'm all right. Your Uncle John passed by to visit me.
Too tired. You can't go up and down the stairs. Now you have to give it rest.
Takes care of his mom really well.
This is my house, and I'm not going no place. Tell me, what is the matter?
Mama, I'm all right. I'm fine. Really, I am.
Perhaps he doesn't live here with her.
I better put him over here to dry, though he's still wet. Hey, where'd this come from?
Ooh, she just has an inexplicable placement of a Ouija board in her closet, and everything's okay. Whoa.
Captain Howdy said no.
Captain who?
Captain Howdy.
Who the freak is that?
And he does the answers.
I see.
Nice.
Oh, that is.
Here, I'll show you. Captain Howdy, do you think my mom's pretty?
They think it's a game to that girl to start summoning demons.
Well, I didn't know they were taking an eyelash off your face. Okay. No, I didn't get it.
I will give this movie a lot of credit for their relationship. They do seem like a real mom and a real daughter.
Lots of stuff. Shall we do that? Go sightseeing? It's a nice day.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. A good day, yeah?
You can bring Mr. Dennings if you like. Well, you know, it's okay. You like him.
Yeah, I like him. Don't you like him?
Gonna marry him, aren't you?
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
You don't like him like Daddy?
What happened to the dad?
Good night, honey.
Oh, they're French. I didn't know priests get wasted in shitty looking bars.
She's alone. I never should have left her.
I need reassignment, Tom. I want out of this job. It's wrong, it's no good, and I can't cut it anymore.
He wants a career change.
I think I've lost my faith, Tom.
I've been on this line for 20 minutes. He doesn't even call his daughter on her birthday, for Christ's sake. No, I've got it, Sharon. It's all right.
Depression from lack of her daddy might cause her to play with those Ouija boards.
Hey, what are we doing? Scene 61?
What are you doing here?
My bed was shaking. I can't get to sleep.
Shaking? What's that about? They need to investigate. Could be somebody trying to break in. Or it could be a homeless person squatting. Spooky ass. That one tiny candle would not illuminate that whole attic. That was not a humane trap. Why is she acting like this is an appropriate behavior? Something's up in that house. What? Was he there the whole time? Was that a magic candle? My goodness me. Who the hell vandalizes a church like that? She getting a good old every 6 months physical?
Breathe normally.
Huh?
Can you feel this?
I don't feel anything.
Why is she suddenly acting bizarre?
Red light goes on, that's your temperature.
I don't want it.
She's being a brat now. And strange. Did she not take her medication?
A disorder of the nerves. At least we think it is. We don't know yet exactly how.
Getting paid for an assumption on a hunch. And
Now this is for Ritalin.
Ritalin?
Nobody knows the cause of hyperkinetic behavior in a child. Symptoms could be overreaction to depression. That's...
Do you think I should take her to a psychiatrist?
No. I think we should wait and see what happens with the Ritalin. I think that's the answer.
Is it though? Medication versus hard work and figuring out the source of the problem? I'm gonna go with option number 2.
Lies?
You know, like saying your bed's shaking, that stuff.
Have you ever known your daughter to swear? Characteristic for
I
her.
don't understand. She doesn't swear.
Her vocabulary is rather extensive.
Well, give me
she
an
cussing
example.
people
What-
out?
Like what? Specifically, what did she say?
She advised me to keep my fingers away from her. Goddamn cunt.
I can't believe it.
With doctors being exposed and priests being exposed nowadays, she might have a point. Keep those fingers away from her private parts. They just have a weird choice of just cutting these scenes off.
She was all the time screaming, even talking to the radio. You should have called me the minute it happened.
Are you a relative?
Yes, I am her brother. He is her son.
Oh, God. No, he doesn't want his mom in this place.
If you wasn't a priest, you'd be famous psychiatrist now, Park Avenue. Your mother, she'd be living in a penthouse instead of the...
You'll find Mrs. Harris in the last bed on the left-hand side.
She's not gonna escort him? Seems like he needs security. Damn, he's frustrated. Oh, she's crying because she's in this place.
Why you did this to me, Demi?
Mama, I'm gonna take you home.
This is fucked.
Like what?
Oh, shit. Go ahead, unleash that frustration. You need it.
There seems to be an alien pubic hair in my gin. Seen it before in my life. Have you?
Maybe he should call it quits on the alcohol.
We're pretty. We're 210 cubic feet, so we can move around.
Listen, if you ever go up there again, will you take me along?
Tell me. Was it public relations you did for the Gestapo? And you never went bowling with Goebbels either, I suppose, eh?
This director is extremely annoying.
Who's the priest I keep seeing there? He's there all the time. He has black hair and he's very intense.
Why is she all up in that man's business?
Poor guy. His
His mother passed away. She was living by herself, and I guess she was dead a couple of days before they found her.
When did that happen?
Bloody damn butchering Nazi pig.
Why is he bothering this guy? Is he Jewish?
What's for dessert?
They need to kick your ass out. Oh, that little kid play around too much. Yeah, just go. Now I understand why Reagan is still awake. They're being loud as hell.
You're gonna die up there.
What? Is that her way of saying that the music stinks? What?
Mother? What's wrong with me?
You just take your pills and you'll be fine, really. Okay?
That's it?
Is it coming out, Willie?
Yes.
Yeah, that did look like some strong piss. Oh my God! How about taking her and removing her from that room? She just laid there on the unexplainable event. Damn, that's how he's living? I understand why he wants to change his career.
I should have been there. I wasn't there. I should have been there.
There was nothing you could do.
There's nothing like having that kind of burden when you don't get to say farewell properly. Whoa! Who is that?
I don't want it! You fucking bastard!
What?
I am not worthy to receive you, but only say the word. Well, it's a symptom, a type of disturbance in the chemical electrical activity of the brain. It's rare, but it does cause bizarre hallucinations. The shaking of the bed, that's doubtless due to muscular spasms.
Oh, no. I got on the bed. The whole bed was thumping and rising off the floor.
Yep, and you guys are not in California, so that is not common.
Mrs. McNeil, the problem with your daughter is not her bed. It's her brain.
What about the bed shaking?
Lesion in the temporal lobe. It's a kind of seizure disorder.
And look, Doc, I really don't understand how...
Damn, he don't want to do nothing but smoke that enlarged cigarette, giving everybody secondhand smoke.
If it's a lesion, in a way she's fortunate. All we have to do is remove the scar.
Let's move on. Regan, can you sit up, scoot over here?
Now, Regan, you're going to feel something a little bit cold and wet. Now, you're going to feel a little sticky.
Oh, God. This is the scariest part of the movie. Oh, this is terrifying. What the fuck does that have to do with her head? Infuriating for her to have to deal with that. I guess technology has gotten a lot better now. Holy shit, that looks bad.
There's nothing there. No vascular displacement at all.
That's a lawsuit. This doctor was incorrect. They could have killed this child during this surgery.
Dr. Klein.
Yes, I'm Dr. Klein. This is Dr. Tanny.
Sharon, things have gotten worse.
I didn't even know when they sent her home.
Having spasms again?
Yeah, but they've
These
gotten
transitions are weird.
Mother,
McNeil, Dr. Tanny.
Oh!
Stop! It's burning! It's burning!
There's something...
It's burning?
Mother! We'll make it stop! He's trying to kill me!
Her neck!
Let's see what the
Sour is mine.
Fuck me!
Fuck me!
Excuse me?
Fuck me!
What? This little girl is off the hook. Oh, shit.
Don't let go!
She's heavily sedated. She'll probably sleep through tomorrow.
Pathological states can induce abnormal strength, accelerated motor performance.
Okay, he needs to shut the F up and get the hell out. He making up shit.
Say a 90-pound woman sees her child pinned under the wheel of a truck.
Oh, this soul story again.
Same thing here. Well, I mean,
that didn't look like the same thing there.
Still think the temporal lobe.
Oh, what are you talking about, for Christ's sakes? Did you see her or not?
These guys don't have no answers. They just want to lie and get paid money. More tests? They know she's some type of movie actress and they're trying to raise up the medical bill. I could see right through these people. Look this, that shit ain't doing nothing.
Dr. Tanny says the x-rays are negative. In other words, normal.
Yeah, I could have told her that. She should ask for her money back and she should smack him. This movie is really good so far. I know I complained about the odd transitions, but it's making up for it. Oh, what does it mean?
What the hell do you mean going off and leaving Reagan by herself? Are you crazy? Her window's wide open. The whole room is freezing.
Didn't he tell you? Look, there wasn't anybody here, so when I went to get the Thorazine, I had him stay with her and...
She's taking her frustration out on people.
Heard what?
Haven't heard. Burke's dead.
Say what?
Right outside. By the time he hit M Street, he broke his neck.
Was that her little possessed ass? Because her windows was wide open. I kind of feel really bad for this mom. So many bizarre events that have no explanation. Holy shit! What was that about? My nerves, oh my god, I will be having nightmares tonight. Bravo. I'm terrified looking at her.
How old are you?
12.
Is there someone inside you?
Is it Captain Howdy?
I don't know.
Do you want him to leave you?
Yes.
I'm speaking to the person inside of Reagan now.
But that shit ain't gonna work. She's in a catatonic state.
All my questions. And answer me now.
There's your answer. Better get the fuck out. She tried to rip his penis off? I'm gonna be thinking about this shit for a while. So is he the savior? Is he gonna save the day? Watching the man all weird like that?
Father Karras? No, we haven't met, but they said I could tell that you look like a boxer. William F. Kinderman, homicide.
He does kind of have a Rocky-esque vibe going on.
What do you know on the subject of witchcraft?
They just shooting for the stars now.
This desecration in the church, you think this has anything to do with witchcraft? You read how he died.
In a fall.
Burke Dennings, good father, was found at the bottom of those steps leading to M Street with his head turned completely around.
My God.
So on the one hand, we've got a witchcraft kind of murder, and on the...
You think the killer and the desecrator are the same?
You're the psychiatrist. You know who was sick at the time, who wasn't. I mean, this kind of sickness. You'd know that. Doctor's ethics. If you knew, you wouldn't tell, huh?
No, I probably wouldn't.
A psychiatrist in sunny California, no less, was put in jail for not telling the police what he knew about.
This man does not have nothing to do with what's going on, and he's bringing all of this drama to him.
Hey, Father! Wait, you like movies? Very much.
He's harassing him now.
The best shows. You want to see a film with me? I got passes to the Crest.
Hell no. Your first impression was way too bizarre.
Mona and Othello Groucho Marx. You happy?
I've seen it.
Answer the question. Father Paranoia.
Ah, he's just calling them names now.
Somnambuliform possession.
What happened to her
Quite
face?
frankly, we
She definitely needs the chapstick.
and it leads to the patient's
My
delusions of
God.
his
I don't care what you call it. I'm not putting her away.
They did all of those inconsequential tests, and they only could suggest she put her daughter into a damn asylum. That would be so frustrating.
Jesus Christ, 88 doctors, and all you can tell me with all of your bullshit is
88 doctors? That seems excessive. But then again, if you're trying to get answers for your only child, yeah, I guess you'll go to the moon for her.
Of course, there is one outside chance for a cure. As I said, it's a very outside chance.
Would you just name it, for God's sakes? What is it?
Have you ever heard of exorcism? Well, it's a rabbi or the priest trying to drive out this so-called invading spirit.
At least he gave her some kind of different advice. I guess he could do no more, so he suggested to do the religion.
That same way that belief in the power of exorcism can make it disappear.
I should take my daughter to a witch doctor.
That man is far too old to be trying to lift that little girl up. He seemed like he needs somebody to carry him inside. What was that?
Did you put this in Reagan's bedroom? I want you to tell me. Now, did you?
Not me.
Somebody just putting stuff underneath her pillow? Unknown people just putting crucifix under her pillow? See, her window was open. She for sure killed that man.
what?
I meant to see you.
What man?
Might your daughter remember, perhaps, if Mr. Dennings was in her room that night?
No, she was heavily sedated.
The deceased comes to visit, stays only 20 minutes. McNeil, it isn't likely he would fall from a window. Opinion. He was killed by a very powerful man. That the deceased was killed and then pushed from your daughter's window.
Would you like some more coffee?
Please.
Looks like he didn't even drink the first cup.
It's cute. Your daughter, she's the artist? You might ask your daughter if she remembers seeing Mr. Dennings in her room that night.
He wouldn't have any reason in the world to go up to her room.
Why, if certain British doctors never asked, what is this fungus, we wouldn't today have penicillin, correct?
That was an unusual example.
For my daughter, could you please give an autograph?
Of course.
Is that what he wanted the whole time?
I lied. It's for me.
I might would have had to decline.
You're a very nice lady.
And you're a very peculiar man.
Thank you.
Does she feel something? Oh, God.
Let Jesus fuck you! Let Jesus fuck you! Let fuck you! Lick me! Lick me!
Smack her! Smack the taste out of that lady. Telekinesis? Holy
You know what she did?
Just murder that girl? From my understanding, the way physics and the anatomy works for the human body, this little girl should be dead. What's she supposed to do now? Reagan should be officially dead now.
Please go away.
I'm Father Karras.
Hello.
It's all right. I should have told you I wouldn't be in uniform.
Yeah, that would have helped.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have those, but
Thanks.
I'm not gonna be judgy-wudgy.
How did Shrink ever get to be a priest?
It's the other way around. Society sent me through medical school.
That little girl was shoving a crucifix in ungodly places.
And, how do you go about getting an exorcism?
beg your pardon?
You know, possessed by a demon or something. How do they?
Well, the first thing, I'd have to get him into a time machine and get him back to the 16th century. Well, it just doesn't happen anymore, Miss McNeil.
Oh, yes, since when?
Mental illness, paranoia, schizophrenia. All those things they taught me at Harvard.
Somebody very close to me is probably possessed. The caresses my little girl.
Then that's all the more reason to forget about exorcism. Only the church, before it approves an exorcism, conducts an investigation to see if it's warranted.
You could do it yourself.
No, I couldn't. I need church approval, and that's rarely given.
I think he's hinting at it. Does he want some type of fee?
Yes, I could. I could see her as a psychiatrist, but I can't
Oh,
see
not
her.
a psychiatrist. She needs a priest in the world, and they sent me to you. Now you're going to send me back to them?
I feel so bad for her. And she's doing a great job acting. Oh, God, I hope she's not doing nothing terrifying again. Oh, my soul cannot take anymore. That demon got that man ready to fight. Aha, they strapped her little crazy ass down.
Hello, Reagan.
Oh, that's nightmare fuel.
I'm a friend of your mother.
Loosen the straps.
I'm afraid you might hurt yourself, Reagan.
Excuse me?
Well, then let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Karras.
And I'm the devil.
Where's Reagan?
In here with us.
How in the hell does he think that's a little girl? What, she's the world's greatest ventriloquist?
Show me Reagan and I'll loosen one up.
Can you help an old altar boy, Father?
Your mother's in here with us, Karras. Would you like to leave a message?
That was so fucked up. But how can he explain how she knows his name? And how could he explain that the little girl knows his mom is dead? Ah!
If that's true, then you must know my mother's maiden name.
Oh,
what is it?
You got me. Oh, God! You gotta go home and change now. Demon vomit. They have great self-control. I'm surprised they ain't trying to put hands on that little girl. She's cool. She cleaned that man's sweater and everything.
There are no experts. You probably know as much about possession as most priests. Doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself.
And I'd know it wasn't Reagan. I'd know in my gut that thing upstairs isn't my daughter.
Did Reagan know a priest was coming over?
No.
Did you know my mother died recently?
I'm sorry.
No. Is Reagan aware of it?
Not at all. Why'd you ask?
It's not important. Good night.
That was very important, actually. This man, if he's scared, he should just admit it. Wasting his lady time right now. What the fuck? That's illegal.
Hello, Daddy? This is me. What's I say? I don't know what to say. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me okay?
Linda Blair, she's a fantastic actress. Or she was. I didn't really hear about her doing many other movies. What happened to her career?
I don't know what to say. Let's see. Well, let's see. First, we're in Washington now, Daddy.
Take this, all of you, and eat it. For this is my body. The cup. Again he gave you thanks and praise to his disciples and said, take this, all of you, and drink from it. This is the cup of my blood.
Oh, God. That sounds like cannibalism.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
They couldn't wipe that off her mouth? Now, how do you explain that?
Did you do that?
Mirabile dictu, don't you agree?
You speak Latin.
Ego te absolvo. Bonjour.
Quod nomen mihi est?
La plume de ma tante.
How long are you planning to stay in Reagan?
What's that?
Holy water.
It burns! Get off in the movie! Please, yeah?
Cheer, buddy.
most sickest shit. Oh, she seems like she's in so much pain.
Want a drink?
Please. Scotch. Ice. Water. Where's her father?
In Europe.
Have you told him what's happening?
No.
Well, I think you should.
Man don't want to be embarrassed. That might scare him off.
I told Reagan that was holy water. I sprinkled it on her and she reacted very violently. It's tap water.
What's the difference?
Holy water's blessed.
But her neck. The thing with her neck.
Gilbert Dennings.
What?
She killed Bert Dennings.
Well, you don't have enough evidence.
No one there.
Who are you?
No one there.
Even though that water was not blessed, so it wasn't considered holy, maybe the devil just don't like water.
That's English in reverse. Listen.
Give us time. Let her die. I am no one. I am no one.
It has to be bad for your health. Just listening to all of that. He's a good priest. He's not even charging them for these late hour jobs.
I don't want Chris to see this.
Well, what's wrong? Well,
And the way her face is looking, I wouldn't blame them if they decided to euthanize her. She needs some food. What? Oh my God, help me. How much more proof can you need?
You're convinced that it's genuine?
I don't know.
You want to do the exorcism yourself?
Yes.
Might be best to have a man of experience, maybe someone who spent time in foreign missions.
I'll call you as soon as I know. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Whether you're an insane dictator, a priest, some type of king, people just gonna want to get their respect no matter what. Kissing the hand and shit, what that have to do with a religion?
How about Lancaster Marin?
Oh, that's the old man from the beginning?
He's had experience.
I didn't know that.
The exorcism supposedly lasted months. I heard it damn near killed him.
So they just gonna suggest him to go through that again? That man ran 2 miles just to give him that letter. Oh no. Damn, he just showed up like... He must have not had anything else going on.
Mrs. McNeil, is Father Karras here?
Yes.
Father? It's an honor to meet you, Father.
Whoa.
I'm very tired.
Do you want to hear the background of the case first, Father?
Why?
He's an expert. He don't need to hear that shit.
Would you like some brandy in that, Father?
Well, the doctors say I shouldn't. My will is weak.
They're all alcoholics.
We may ask what is relevant, but anything beyond that is dangerous. The demon is a liar. He will like to confuse us, mix lies with the truth, to attack us.
So far, I'd say there seem to be 3. She's convinced that
There's
she's...
only one.
He got 1 letter. He just jumped up and just came here with no proof.
Stick your cock up her ass, you motherfucking worthless.
She got a potty mouth. Total disrespect.
Give us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Linda Blair is giving one of the best acting performances I've ever seen.
By thy might defend my cause. Proud men
Trust in thee, my God.
Be unto her, O Lord, a fortified tower.
In the face of the enemy, powerless to harm her.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell,
Lord,
Paris,
hear my
you
prayer.
faithless slime.
That was way below the belt.
Almighty Father, Son into the world, to crush that roaring lion, hasten to waste your victim. Let your mighty hand cast him out of your servant, even through your Son, who lives and reigns with you.
Amen.
O Lord, hear my prayer. Father Karras. Father Karras.
He's in pure shock. How do you supposed to perform well with all of this going on?
Serpents and scorpions,
Oh,
grant me your unworthy servant to confront this cruel demon.
Oh, this is stressing me out.
See the cross of the Lord. Begone, you hostile.
I ain't never seen no shit like this. Lean, you need to throw that away.
I cast you out, unclean spirit,
Shove it up your ass,
in the name
you
of our
faggot.
Lord Jesus Christ. Blunt heights of heaven,
Oh,
the depths of
man.
hell.
Fuck him!
Begone
Fuck him, Garrus!
from
Fuck
this.
him!
Begone.
That demon is so disrespectful.
Sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns.
Oh
with the
no,
Father
not this
and the
trick
Holy
again.
Spirit.
We believe you. We know you could do
Damien,
stuff.
from the human
Snap that little girl neck.
Oh,
Killed your
on this
mother!
your servant,
You left her alone to
ready to
die!
raise
Shut
the
up! I'll never forgive you!
dead,
She's getting to him.
to depart from the servant of God. It's the power. Holy moly.
What?
The power of Christ compels you. The power of
Ouch.
Christ compels you. The Christ compels you.
Yeah, go home.
The power of Christ compels you. He brought you low by his bloodstained. God the Father commands you. God the Son
Whoa.
commands you.
Never turn your back on a demon. He is not breaking character. He is focused on getting his job done. That's how you do it.
Prince of Madness.
Wait, they just transitioned
You're guilty.
to this? What happened to the statue? They restrained her again?
The Lord who expels you.
We didn't even get to see that.
He's coming.
I know they're really cold.
Start again.
They need to take a nap and come back with winter jackets. It looks cold in there.
Why this girl doesn't make sense.
This man is too old for this. Oh man, he need his meds. Oh. Don't fall for the tricks.
Dime, why you do this to me? I'm afraid.
Devil would stoop to the lowest, scummiest shit to do to a person. Wow.
Her heart. Can you give her something?
Pastor Cravatis.
You're not my mother! Don't listen.
Why, Dime?
She broke him.
Dime, please.
It's not fair because he's so guilty about that. This man's a liability now.
Is it over?
No, he's just defeated. Dead? How? When? Well, I kinda get it. None of them tried anything physical. What? He sacrificed himself That man ain't want to live. He had too much guilt of his mom dying.
Do you want to make a confession?
What? Taking his job a little bit too serious.
Are you sorry for all the sins of your past life?
He's dying. Man, a lot of people died at the bottom of those steps. She's getting out of this house quickly.
I found us in her room.
She needs to leave that shit.
She doesn't remember any of it.
All done.
Okay. Honey, this is
She
Father
got her
Brian.
little daughter
Hi,
back.
Father.
Hello.
Was that for all of the priests that sacrificed themselves for her?
I thought you'd like to keep this.
Yeah, get rid of that shit.
Why don't you keep it?
Okay. They need to make that staircase a memorial site.
Back to business, back to work. I got a pass to the Crest tomorrow night. Would you like to go?
Is he lonely or something?
Of Catherine Earnshaw, Lucille Ball.
I've seen it.
Are they all lying to him? They just don't want to hang out with this weirdo? He's just kidnapping people? It was good on so many levels. And I did have a lot of questions about that movie. Like, why was Reagan the one the demon chose? There was no exposition leading in that direction. And I didn't quite understand when exactly did she get possessed. I mean, I get once she was getting tested, you know, that's when the demon was starting to show itself, the devil. Other than a few other minor complaints, that movie was great. Linda Blair. Whoa. It seems like the horror movies that I watched this year, I would say the best performance I've seen from an actor or actress, whichever way you want to go. It came from a horror movie. I got Toni Collette as having the best performance that I've seen so far this year, and now Linda Blair. I mean, just think about it. How old exactly was... You know what? Wait, let me just do some research real quick. Okay. Bravo to her. She was only 14 when they were filming this movie. I mean, just think how young that is to have a chef kiss of a performance. Mwah. That was so beautiful. And that girl did her thing. She was so believable as a loving little girl. And then she turned into a demon. Her acting is in a class all by itself for this movie. Because I don't know what else she did after this. But if we're going to just stick with this right here, I mean, she did a top-notch performance. I'm so impressed. So much praise I want to give her. So Father Merrin, he did a good job. He was nice. When he came in at the end, he was terrific. But I do have to give a large amount of credit to me believing that these priests was actually there to do their job. Father Karras, he did outstanding. I mean, imagine to deal with the tragedy that just took place with his mom and the guilt trip, and he still came to work. He still did his job. Sacrificed himself. He beat the hell out of that little girl, but he was saying that he wanted the demon to take him. I mean, maybe he couldn't get over dealing with the fact that his mom died. Brought that little girl back to her mom. Bravo to those gentlemen. Bravo. And you cannot forget about the mom. She did her thing as well. While the Exorcist was there, she didn't even go inside. And that had to be nerve-wracking for her. Okay, so this movie was outstanding. It had a couple of plot holes to it for me, but the acting was so supreme, and I was really scared while watching it, and I'm probably gonna be having some nightmares related to this movie, I gotta give this one 2 thumbs up. It was that good. I gave this movie enough praise, right? Alright, so there's nothing else to do but to end this video before a demon come and get my ass. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I'm Easy11. Thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first. And to the next time, stay safe and stay smart.